Hello, I'm Tom, and this year I've been a student in Menorah Mission School, and while I was here I learned a lot about Bible and spirit of prophecy, but most of all I learned about myself.
My name is Susan, and after 8 months I almost finished my training at Menorah Mission School. 1 year ago I read a quote that made me fall down in my knees and made a revolution in my mind. True education is training to be a missionary.
You know, when you're in a mission school, you make a lot of friends and you can share amazing experiences together. For example, when you go on a mission trip, you share a lot of experiences with them. You help the people there, not only physically but also mentally, and you preach in front of the church. And for me, I never saw me doing these things, and I would have never imagined me preaching there or helping people out. And yeah, it was a nice experience.
Every son and daughter of God is called to be a missionary. We are called to the service of God and our fellow men, and to feed us. For this service should be the object of education. After the university, I was trying to build my career. I was trying to climb positions in my job. And you know what? I was alive, but I was not living. Many times we think that missions is sending missionaries to Africa, to China or India. But missions means more than this. Missions is bring the true gospel to your people. Bring the true gospel in your family, in your church, in your college, wherever you are.
I learned that there were certain things in my life which were preventing me from having a closer relation with God, and I saw that there were certain things in between me and God. And when I prayed about these things, I realized, I have to get rid of these. And God told me, like, Tom, man, you gotta get rid of these video games. You gotta get rid of this music, because it's not uplifting and it's not gonna benefit our relationship.
I came to Menorah looking for knowledge. I'm the only Adventist in my family, and I didn't know how to reach them.
In the course of Menorah, I also learned that praying is something you cannot just take for granted. It is there, and we think like, oh, you just pray before your food and whatever. That's how I thought. But when I saw the story of Daniel, that he was persecuted for praying, I was like, am I valuing the talk I can have with my Lord and Savior as much as Daniel valued his talk? And that got me thinking, and I learned here to pray more and to talk with him as a friend. And you know, when you pray a lot, things start to change in your life, and you start to see things differently, and you see like, oh, maybe I should do this. And when you have a certain question and you pray about it, God actually answers.
You and me, we have something in common. We have the burden in our heart, the hope of the eternal life. And this hope, we cannot keep it just for ourselves. We have the responsibility to sending, to share with other people. And there outside, there are people that is waiting for you.
You know, when I had to make this decision to come to mission school, it was certainly not easy. I was struggling a lot with like, oh, I have to study, I have to do all these things. I don't have time for an entire year. But I'm very glad that my parents prayed a lot for me and my sister as well, because eventually I knew, like, Tom, it's gonna be good for your faith, you just go. And I'm very happy that God helped me to think like this, and that I actually made a decision, because it was certainly not the easiest decision I made in my life, but I can tell from all my heart that it was the best decision.
This experience here in this place, I would like to every young people have the same experience in his life. To give 1 year of your life to God, and God will bless this time.